An 18-year-old man opened fire at an elementary school in Uvalde City in the U.S. state of Texas on Tuesday afternoon, leaving at least 21 people dead, including 19 children.
The idea that an 18-year-old kid can walk into a gun store and buy 2 assault weapons is just wrong.
While American residents are still in shock about the racially motivated mass shooting in Buffalo, New York, that killed 10 people, continuous shootings have happened across the U.S. including Houston, Orange County and Chicago.
What happened here is simple and straightforward. Terrorism. Domestic terrorism.
The recent shootings have again showed that the recurrent and deep-rooted problem of gun violence in the U.S. is aggravating. According to a database run by the nonprofit research group Gun Violence Archive, as of Tuesday, over 31,300 people had died or been injured due to gun-related incidents in the U.S. this year. The U.S. government has spent years pledging to address the gun violence that plagues communities across the country. But why is there so little that they have accomplished?
Without certain federal legislation, we're limited as to what we can do on the local level. So, cities like New York are not going to be able to control a lot of the guns that come into the state and come into the city. But this has been a problem going on for decades now.
This gun violence is unnecessary, and it's getting worse. Look at this guy who shot those people on the train. The mayor has to do a better job. Talk is cheap. You need to step up and represent, the people of the city. Right now, I'm a little pessimistic because everything is all talk, but I don't see anything changing. The politicians talk a good game to get votes, but then they don't do nothing.
This isn't inevitable. These kids weren't unlucky. This only happens in this country and nowhere else. Nowhere else do little kids go to school thinking that they might be shot that day. Nowhere else does that happen except here in the United States of America.